And welcome back to another game of Dungeons and Dragons with me and my friends. When we last left off, you guys concluded your epic battle with Resmir, the worm speaker, wearer of purple in the Cult of Dragon, a black half dragon champion. You guys stormed her room, got blown up by a couple fireballs, slayed all those who opposed you, except for one red wizard who you had not met before. He somehow escaped behind a wall of fire, leaving no trace behind, even though you're in this flying castle of which there seems to be no escape, other than a plummet to your death. But no matter. After that, you guys yeeted the bodies, with help of Alberto, through windows to clean up your messes. And you all began to take a short rest inside Resmir's chambers. That is, however, when some of the foot soldiers came to check on Resmir. Thinking quickly, Sheom disguised herself as the black half-dragon, posed as her, and through some awkward conversation was able to get them to leave. So around an hour has passed, and you guys have looked over a few of the items that you have taken from the dead bodies and the pile of ash that was once Resmir. It included a black dragon mask, which Alberto is currently wearing, an insignia of claws, which Dirk took, and that is a YouTube ad, and it's gone.
I cannot believe what the price of gas is now.
And Dirk, with that insignia of claws, your long swords became magical, and you got a +1 benefit to them, as long as you have it. The other item that Alberto took was a great sword. The two-handed, long, wicked, ebony black sword, Hazaron. And that is where we have left off.
All right, everybody. So, as we were talking about earlier, we were trying to figure out a way to take this thing down, right? Right? Dirk says as giving finger guns to his friends that are not giving input. Because I'm trying to remember and my memory sucks. We wanted to be diplomatic with one guy in charge, who is more of a contractor type guy, as we've established, not like a loyal cult follower. I think that's what it was. We're gonna see if we can get him on our side. What do we think?
I think we need to be careful.
I think it's a
That's
trap,
a
but
given.
we can try.
I feel like that's probably our best option.
I feel like that's the only option anyone can think of. Probably not our only option.
Point of order.
Nonetheless,
Who's playing Jansire and who's playing Alberto?
I'll take Alberto.
Who's playing Jansire?
I can try Jansire.
All right. Can you access his sheet?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it right now.
Okay. But Alberto, as this conversation's happening, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck tingle.
Paw.
And you hear this low growl. Just something in the... But
Is Jeff mad?
you
Is somebody upset Jeff?
you just hear... You turn around and nothing's there.
Is somebody needing to get food? Is somebody hungry?
We should all make sure we're fed and rested.
I always hunger.
Okay, who's that? Who's that?
You.
No,
You.
that's not me. Who are you?
Are you to be my new champion?
Who are you?
What?
Jansire? Jansire, is this you?
Nope, not me.
Alberto, as you're saying this out loud, the rest of you, you're just hearing Alberto talk to himself.
I think this is pretty normal.
Yeah, this seems about right.
Are
There's
you
nothing awry about this scenario?
are you to be my new wielder?
Do you give me power if I wield you?
I will give you the power to slay all your enemies, and we shall feast upon their corpses.
Dope, I'm down.
Very well. Take me. Take me to the next to be slain.
What are you? What are you? What? I'll take.
I am Hazaron, the
Oh!
Nether Blade.
I pick up the sword and I wave to it. Hi, Hazaron.
You guys just see Alberto waving to his new blade.
Wait, is the blade talking to him? Or the...
Shay's just very confused.
Dirk, you don't hear a thing.
What?
Alberto's just acting crazy.
Sorry, I'm metagaming.
Shay's used to this kind of weirdness, so she's not really looking into it too much.
Sounds good.
Limper just kind of wants to be just giving him a weird look, going maybe all that stuff he picked up is cursed. Just a thought.
So
Hey guys, my sword says it can kill everyone.
not only is Alberto wearing a black dragon mask, he's also holding a sword whose metal is black as night.
Yeah, it'll look sketchy.
Alberto's just holding up a giant thumbs up, doing a big toothy weird grin.
Jansire just turns to the group and says, "Well, it's not like this hasn't happened before, am I right?" So, then, what is the plan here? We just slayed the bad guy. So, is that it?
Is it Hazaron speaking?
Gotta sink this flying ship.
This is Jansire. Meow.
No, I was trying to play Jansire.
Meow.
I thought I was going to Jansire next.
Then you can Jansire then. Sure. I'm just trying to get a conversation going.
As Limper, I want to do a little bit of investigation around. Just to, I mean, I don't think we can sneak around anymore. But
What gives you
maybe-
that impression?
But maybe we can do something where we can like talk to somebody, and because like they don't know that we killed people yet.
Mhm.
So like maybe we can figure something out with that and like try and sneak away around and like, quote unquote help search.
We might. I look down at myself and see if I'm still all bloody.
You do have a bunch of blood on you.
Well, that's a factor.
In fact, you look around, and all of you are kind of soaked in blood.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsie. Would anybody be
I'm-
opposed to taking a bath?
I'm gonna see if Rezmir's cloak fits on me.
You walk over to the pile of ash.
Oh, got the cloak too? Shit. I thought she just exploded. Excuse you.
She was immolated in an inferno of green fire.
This
That's
is
pretty
not the
lit.
first time I've made this miscalculation.
Yeah, but how are we gonna clean ourselves up? That's the big question.
Yeah,
If only someone had prestidigitation.
I'll prestidigitate you, sir.
Where's our wizard when we need him?
A lizard.
Feels like you never have a lizard wizard when you need one.
I know, right?
I miss our lizard wizard. But I do think
May he reign supreme.
we should try to clean up as best we can
How?
and try to join the search.
Join the search for us?
Yeah.
What?
Clean up, you say? Clean up. What am I supposed to do? Lick myself? Huh? Is that what you want?
Yes?
Well, that's going to taste disgusting. Do you see this blood? You think I like blood?
Do you?
Alright, here's what we have to do. We're gonna send Shay out as a spy after she disguises herself or as a scout
Okay.
and see what she can do.
Alright,
Let's
let me double
see.
check to make sure I have enough spell slots for this first before we start making a plan.
I could go
Okay.
invisible.
Yes, you can. You should have brought that up. So, both of you are gonna try to get out there and see if there's anybody you can talk to see if we can find out who it is.
I
that
don't
we
really
should be
want to
talking
split the
to.
party. I think
Well-
that's a bad idea.
You come up with an idea. Cat bastard.
Well, maybe if you just asked nicely, I would have had an idea.
Mm.
But no.
Anyhow, Shay, what's the update on those spells?
Well, I do have one spell slot left, so I can cast it one more time.
And how long does that last you?
1 hour, I believe.
Yeah, 1 hour.
You can do something interesting in an hour.
Yeah.
Wait, would we be able to long rest in here?
I can't cast Tiny Hut, but yeah, I
Can
already
we
have.
lock the door and keep a lookout?
What time of day is it?
You would surmise that it's probably It was morning time when you guys ran downstairs. So it was probably beginning of afternoon, early afternoon now.
Mhm.
Early afternoon now. We get up. Well, if we keep a lookout, we'll need more time. But it'll be late at night regardless. And that could make us more stealthy, maybe?
Yeah. It does give people time to realize what we're doing, though.
Alright. Nose game for the one looking out and getting a short rest. Hit my nose.
I need
So-
to get my spell slots back, otherwise I'd volunteer.
So if you took a long rest for 10 hours, that would mean 5 2-hour shifts. And then everyone could have a long rest. Because you need a full 8 hours in order to have a long rest.
Alright, let's just do that.
Is that what the
That
party
sounds like a
wants
good
to do?
idea. Yes.
If we're gonna try to do that, we should all take shifts.
Yeah, that's a good
what
idea
we were
too.
just discussing.
Yeah.
Alright,
So let me know who's going to take what shift.
I'll
go first.
Or go second then. And Jen, say your third.
Chen, Limper, Jansire. I need 2 more
me.
shifts. Dirk,
then me.
okay.
And I'll
And-
take the last watch.
Shay. So Alberto sleeps a full 10 hours.
Yep, I sure do.
I lock the door. And I look for anything I can use to brace the door.
There's the chair, the desk. You can move a bookshelf, but it's filled with all sorts of books and things right now. But
I put the desk in front of the door
okay,
after locking it.
okay.
And then I go to sleep.
So everyone falls asleep except for Chen. Chen,
Yep.
make a perception check for me.
18. 18. Fuck. I'm gonna do my best to disguise my voice. Sound like the wizard. I don't know if I can. Would that be deception or?
That's for. You're trying to sound like Rezmir.
Yes.
Performance.
Performance? Okay, well, I posted +0. And that's a 15 as I say that I'm still not feeling well. Who is it?
It's your captain, my liege. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm just still not feeling well.
That's what a few of the grunts told me. Is there something I could fetch you?
Not at this time. I think I just need some rest. Thank you, though.
Okay. Should I come back for you later tonight?
No need. I'll come out when I'm feeling better.
Yes. Everything's going to schedule. Blagothkus has his crew flying the castle. We should make it on schedule.
Perfect.
Very well. Good night, my lady.
Hi.
All right. Your 2 hours ends, Cliff. Next is Limper. So you, Chen,
Can I tell the limper my conversation that I just had? Can you hear me fine, or am I cutting like in and out?
I can hear
I
you
can
fine.
hear
Fine.
Okay. So
So
I tell the limper that apparently everything is still on schedule, but I don't know what the schedule is from the grunt.
Okay.
So we need to figure out that in the morning or whenever we're done resting. I will go to sleep then.
All right. Limper, you sit there staring at the door. For the first hour, nothing seems to happen. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. 11.
11. You just are sitting there, and you're not sure who's snoring louder, Alberto or Dirk. It almost sounds like two bears in hibernation, just roaring against each other.
Can I try to, like, maybe muffling's the wrong word, but somehow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
somehow
don't
muffle.
smother
Somehow
us,
muffle them.
please.
Tell me what you want to do.
I want to go over to them and just kind of like not put pillows over their faces because I don't want them to die, but to kind of like surround them so it hopefully muffles them.
I mean, they're still pretty loud.
I want to take my cloak and kind of like stuff it around the door.
Okay. God, why does it do
Do you know what
this?
the price of gas is right now?
It's not telling me that there's ad space in it, but it keeps doing it. Super annoying. Whatever. Moving on. There's not a lot to be done. You don't hear anything, but the end of your 2 hours comes. So you gently wake up Jansire, who's a little reluctant to wake up, and you guys switch shifts. Jansire makes a perception roll.
Okay, what is Jansire's?
+4.
18.
18. Jansire hears the footfalls of cultists or underlings walking the castle and hears things being, what sounds like heavy objects being slid across an icy floor. Hears this for about 20 minutes before it stops. And then an hour passes by that's quiet. And the remainder of the 2 hours passes by. And it's Dirk's turn. So Jansire goes over, puts his paw right on Dirk's face. Dirk doesn't wake up at first, so then Jansire pushes his paw harder into the face.
Backhand his paw away from me.
Meow.
And get up.
Jansire spins in a circle and then lies down and closes his eyes. Dirk, make a perception check, please.
Ooh, not good. That's good. That's a 2.
Ooh.
Just kind of half awake, half asleep. You're kind of in this daze. And you close your eyes.
Dirk got good
And when
shit.
you open up your eyes again, you don't know how much time has passed.
Do I have my long rest now?
You feel long rested, yes.
Hell yeah.
But everyone else is still asleep. And you figure that it might be time to wake Shay up for her rest or for her shift.
I go and wake her up and say it's time to go anyway. Politely.
All right, Shay.
Ah, already.
Shay, I'm not sure what time it is, but I took some extra time on my watch, so I don't
Thanks,
think
dude.
you have to go as long. How are you feeling? Are you feeling long rested?
I am feeling long rested. I got a full 8 hours of sleep.
So the only person that's missing their 8 hours are Limper and Jantsire. So, if you want to,
Can you do Alberto's reset? I don't have access to that.
yeah, try to do it now, or just refresh the page, see if it works.
Nope.
Nope. Let me close out of it and reopen it then. Try it again.
No.
Close out of the page and reload it then. So Shay, could you make a perception check for the last watch?
Okay. It's still not letting me do it. But that perception check.
I'm just gonna stay up too, so should I also take a perception check?
Sure.
And it's
13?
a 8.
I got a 13.
You hear mutters and conversation, but you don't see yeah, you just hear some mutters and conversation, but you can't quite make out the words.
Hey, Dirk, I hear murders and conversation, but I can't quite make out the words.
It'd be better if you could make out the words. So.
It would be, but I don't hear them.
And
Well, I don't hear shit, apparently.
Hi.
And?
What?
do you guys
I thought I heard...
well, do you guys do you just stay behind the door, or do you wake everyone up, or
Who is still not totally rested? Again,
at Limper and Jantsire?
I wake everyone else up. Whoever that may be. I think that's one person.
Oh, and Chen also technically hasn't finished his 8 hours. This is his 8th hour.
Still sleeping.
I'm gonna slowly and quietly move closer to the door so I can put my ear on it to see if I can hear better.
Make another perception check.
Any advantage because I'm up on the door?
Nope.
It's a 16.
No one's found the Red Wizards. Well, where could they have gone? There's no way out of the castle.
I wave Shay over to move over quietly and also listen.
To the door?
Yes.
I listen through the door.
But they could have used a spell, perhaps, or something, but do you think they've broken the alliance? It would be very... It would hinder their campaign greatly to break the alliance with the cults. Perhaps they are just busy with other matters. But the deal has been struck. We must have faith. Those are Resmir's orders.
I put my hand up to my mouse in a tee-hee type motion.
I'm just not sure if we can trust anyone but the cult. I surely don't trust the giants. And Glazhail is a loose cannon, we all know that. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. But in order to get this horde to the reincarnation pit, we must work with these fools. And we mustn't do anything that could weaken these alliances. They already stand on shaky ground. And then you guys hear footsteps getting quieter and quieter as they seem to leave earshot.
I look at Shay and ever so quietly say, interesting.
Okay, so I know that was cultist, but like Alberta was over here kicking my shin, and I missed who they were talking about specifically.
The wizards we fought are not a part of their entity, but they are aligned with them. But those wizards, or the relationship between the two, is teetering on the edge, it seems. And it seems that the Horde getting to point B is reliant upon that alliance not breaking. So that's what we're dealing with. That is my grasp on it.
Yeah.
So, what we could do...
What I could do is I can use disguise self on myself to look like one of the wizards.
Yes.
I also have invisibility. It's concentration, so I can only cast it on one other person. So I could go with myself, take one person with me. Jan Sire, if you want to cast invisibility on someone else.
Just disguise yourself as the wizard and just tear some shit up.
Yeah.
We can probably help you. They'll just think that they're aligned with us, so we just need you to disguise someone else if you can, and then we all just go kill people.
Unfortunately, I can only disguise myself, but I can make people invisible, so it can look like I just have more like magical power.
Can people fight while being invisible?
I believe so, as long as my concentration doesn't get broken.
Why the hell have you never made me invisible in a fight?
So it sounds like they don't really like giants, see?
They don't like giants either. That is an interesting tidbit.
Maybe, since this castle's owned by a giant, we should talk to the giant. Maybe we can go stabby stab.
Chen and Limper begin to wake up from their slumber, feeling fully rested.
Could you please
Alberta wants to play
do the long rest for Gensire?
I did. If you want to exit out and try it again. Did
Brief.
Alberto's ever update for you?
It did, yeah.
Okay, sweet. I just had to refresh the page. Limper wants to ask, like, hey guys, I see we're not dead. Did anything interesting happen over the night?
Could I just say I relay the information I just relayed? Or do I have to go through this shit again?
Yeah, you can say that.
Cool. That's what I do.
So, Limper wants to say, well, you know, if we go talk to the Cloud Giant guy, maybe we can work out some kind of a deal.
What would that deal be? What could we possibly offer them, the giants, to break the relationship between the wizards and the cult?
Well, if they're not on good terms, maybe there's something that's forcing the giants to work with them. And if we can remove that, maybe we can have allies against the cult. Or,
Bit
if
of a
nothing
stretch.
else,
It
Well,
seems
if-
like the cult is also not very good to its workers. We should really make sure that they're trying to think about the working class. And if not, we can help.
I
the working
tried
class
to
with
do
knowledge.
that earlier, and I just did a bad job at it.
even if we can't get allies, if we can just work out some kind of like a non-aggression thing, like not
That
that they
is-
help us, but they're neutral.
Oh my god, we're not going into diplomatic negotiations here. We're just
Meanwhile,
trying to get some
Alberto.
giants to smash.
Meanwhile, while you guys are having this conversation, Alberto in the back of his mind hears a voice. Wielder. The path we must take is paved with blood and the bones of our enemies. There is no time for diplomacy.
But I want to play with the giants.
We will play on their corpses as we dance upon them.
Okay, but that doesn't sound like I get to really play with them. Like they just sound like cool people because they're really big. And I just I
All
wanna
the
hang out
better
with
to
them.
slay.
Okay, we have different definitions of the word slay, and
Are you not worthy to wield my power?
Oh, no, I totally am. I just think you're not worthy to be wielded by the great Alberto.
Is that what you think?
Alberto puts his hands on his hips. I am playing with the giants, and we are going to be friends.
But wouldn't it feel better to drive my blade into the cavity of your enemies?
Well, the giant's not my enemy.
They don't
If they're
even
my
have
enemy,
to be
they know
your
I do.
enemies. Grasp my hilt.
Alberto, who are you talking to?
My sword's being mean. He wants me to stab the giants.
Your sword is talking?
Yes.
So your sword- Shut
Don't
the fuck
listen to the gnome.
What's your sword
I
wanna
am
do?
all
Like,
that
why-
is
what's your sword telling you?
important.
The sword's telling me not to listen to you.
But what
Well,
does the
it
sword
didn't
want
say
to
not
do?
to
I
listen
mean,
to
I know we
me.
do that regularly, but like.
Why
it's
don't
not-
we silence him now?
No, because he's important sometimes.
Make
What-
a
I mean, like-
wisdom saving throw, Alberto.
Ooh,
Oh
this
no.
is very not good.
Oh, what's his? Oh no, he has a lot of wisdom.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, yeah, I rolled a natural 2. So,
You
9.
jinxed it. You fucked up.
Alberto, you feel as though you want to hold the sword in your hand, and you draw it from your back. Grasp the hilt with both hands, and it's pointed right now, the tip, towards you, Limper.
Alberto, what's the sword saying? What does it want?
He still talks. We should fix that problem.
You know, if you kill me, we can't kill the white dragon that's down the bottom of the keep.
Make another wisdom saving throw, Alberto.
Oh god.
Please do better.
I did. I rolled an unnatural 20.
The voice quells, and you hear Limper's words.
Don't you
Alberto
want...
looks at the sword, looks up at Limper, narrows his eyes, then shrugs and puts the sword away.
Our time will come, my champion.
I don't like your ideas very much. You don't sound like you really want to help me. You sound like you kind of want to just help yourself.
I will help you become the most powerful slayer in all of Faerun. Our destiny is to have blood rain down from the heavens and cover this world.
Okay, but like some of those people make things like beer and wine and like they really add to the overall like just
I only have one thirst. And it's not for knowledge.
okay, see that's your problem too. Like you know, if you were to go to the university, I feel like you would learn a lot from these classes. Like I've talked
If
to
you will not wield me, take me to one that will.
I wanna,
no, I'll wield you. I'll wield you.
as Limper, I want to go up and look at the sword. And is there any kind of way that I can know more information about the sword? Like, could I do some kind of a history check on it?
Sure, if you want to make a history check on it.
22.
Let's see. It's you don't recognize the sword itself, but it does look like an old blade, although it is very well crafted.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about it other than that it's probably enchanted.
Okay. Then I want to ask Alberto. Alberto, is the sword still talking to you, or is that over because you put it away?
Well, I mean, he's talking a little bit, but like,
Can you tell us what it wants?
he wants to just get
No, don't let them know.
wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh, hush up, and I like whack it, or Alberto whacks it. He wants me to, you know, slay everything with that lives and has blood. You know, usual demented sword stuff.
Well, we can make a compromise with the sword.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm
just
trying to do.
I
killing
want to
some things, but not everything.
go up to the sword and I want to whisper, "Blood for the blood god and skulls for a skull throne."
You don't hear anything.
Does Alberto hear anything?
No.
Okay. The sword doesn't care about your words, sir.
Just want to work 40k in goddamn D&D game. Okay. So I just want to kind of stare suspiciously at the sword, and I want to back away. And I want how do I can't do this fucking voice. That's a mighty weird thing going on over there. Trying to stab our little buddy there. I don't quite like it.
Yeah, but it's like really cool looking, and it seems pretty powerful. Like I kind of want to hang on to it.
Does it seem evil to you?
I mean, yeah, it's black and it doesn't really change color to anything else. Like, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's nice per se, but like, it's dope.
Well, as a holy guy, how's that kind of work out?
I mean, like, I worship the many gods of our realm. And a couple of them are chill with it.
Well,
Not
can't
all
argue
of
with
them.
that. Can't argue with that. So then,
Anyways, we should definitely go play with the giant.
as the limper, I say, so I wanna as Jansire, I wanna. Well, I got the little banner thingamajigger here. Maybe we could just hold that up and see what happens. And as the limper, I want to say, well, yeah, we have the banner. If we, just try and see what time it is and calmly walk out and calmly walk around holding the banner. I think we should go and try and figure out where Blagothkus is. There's a bunch of stuff on this floor we haven't explored of the castle, and there's only so many places that a giant could be. I think. I hope.
We could go over here.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you get into here? I'm not seeing any doors. Are these windows? Or just little arches? I guess we don't know yet.
Yeah, technically no. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to have the robes, her clothing is burned up, right? The dragon lady's clothing, it's all burned up.
Yep.
Okay, so
And all the other times you
makes things
guys
a little
ran
more
into that
difficult.
stuff, you always burned it with acid.
Oops.
burning things does happen. Okay, but so Alberto, could you kind of like cover up the sword and take the mask off temporarily? Like, just because if people like recognize Rezmir by that, I don't want to, get us instantly like destroyed.
But it's so cool!
Yes,
pretty
I
cool.
am cool. And when we are done, the gods shall be our quarry.
Well, I don't want you to like, get rid of it. I just want you to put it away temporarily. That's all.
Do we have anywhere that Alberto could put it away? Like a bag of holding or anything?
You guys don't have any bags of holding anymore.
Just put your cloak
is there-
over it.
Just like put the cloak
Just
over it,
conceal it.
or is there anything? Yeah, you don't have to like remove it from your person, just so that it's not blatantly obvious that you're holding a massive black sword and carrying a dragon skull mask.
Yeah. I think what I'll do is, or Alberto will do, is he'll take his cloak and just put it on top of the sword. So now the sword's like up against his armor.
Okay. So underneath his cloak, you said?
Correct. So it's
Okay.
kind of hidden.
Okay. Is any part of it, is it exposed? Let me ask.
Not unless it'll like look like a bulge underneath.
Okay.
He has a really big sword.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
sometimes
so-
it bulges the cloak.
And a
Like,
real big dude.
He does his best to hide it then.
Ah, it's just your sword. See? I like the cut of your jib.
Anyways, yeah, so he's gonna do that, and then he's going to take the mask and he's gonna like hook it to his belt in the back, so it's also kind of hidden behind the cloak.
Okay. Shut up.
Millions of items.
Low prices.
Wow, Amazon.
Wow.
Wow.
So what's next?
So Jansire
So-
wants to go to the door and like prep to slowly creep it open. Go.
There's a table in the way.
So my
whoops,
food
got
is
table.
here. I will be right back. I need to go downstairs and pick it up really quick.
You ordered food. How could you?
We
Womp,
have no food
womp,
here.
Where's the
womp.
food you ordered for me?
I want some food.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay, so I will say that what I want to do is I want one of our beefier brotatoes to step out, and then Jansire will follow immediately with the banner and put the banner up.
Chen, with your passive perception of 18, everyone's still covered in blood.
Hey guys, I think we should
Bad.
probably clean ourselves up first, as I point to the blood on all over me.
Question is how.
Yes, none of us disagrees with your assessment. Ooh,
I look around for anything to clean myself with
Would
in
a
the
cro-
room.
across the way, would there potentially be water in the storage room?
Potentially.
Okay, so Well, I could turn invisible and check if there's water in the storage room, and we could use that to
Yeah.
clean ourselves up.
Why don't you just go ahead and do that?
Well, okay then. But I am going to hand the who's it? I'm going to hand the banner over to Chen temporarily while I check, just in
Oh.
case.
Okay.
Just in case. Okay, so I am going to what's the lowest level I can cast this at? Second level invisibility.
Okay, I'll mark
I'm gonna
it.
cast it on myself.
Okay. Jansar touches himself and suddenly disappears.
So now I want to move the table out of the way, like just enough that I can like go and kind of see what's going on, kind of thing.
All right,
Like go up to the door.
the table screeches out of the way as it's the invisible Jansar moves it. And then you go to the door and it's locked, so you unlock it.
Yep, and I go out.
Okay.
And I tell the people behind me, lock the door behind me. I will knock 2 times quick, and then a pause, and then another time for you to know it's me trying to get back in.
Okay.
So then I wanna like look around me. Do I see anybody
Make a
around
perception check.
me? 6.
It seems to be all clear.
Okay, I want to saunter my way directly across because I'm invisible,
Okay.
and then I want to very carefully try to jiggle the door.
It's unlocked.
Okay, I want to listen at the door to see
Perception
if I hear
check.
anything. 8.
Sounds empty.
Okay. I want to open the door very slowly so it doesn't like it creaks the minimum out.
Dirk now remembers to lock the door and does so.
And then I want to go in.
All right. From head to toe, this large room, everything's giant sized. But you see these large barrels, huge sides of beef, entire ham hocks, and hundreds of crates. It smells like burlap wood and salt in here.
Okay. Then I want to go to the nearest barrel and see if it's tapped, and if not, I want to try and open the top.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
What is my investigation on here? That's a really terrible investigation. 19.
Excuse me.
So as Jansar goes around the room, he looks for a barrel that's untapped, and he finds one, opens the lid, revealing fresh water.
Sweet. Okay, I want to look around. Is there anything that I can carry the water in?
Not that you see. Make a perception check.
11.
No. And it should be noted that this barrel is the size of, like, a bathtub, basically. Like, Jansar could dunk himself in it.
Okay, so I want to clean myself off.
Jansar starts licking himself.
Okay. And then after that, I want to quietly open the door to the storeroom again
Okay.
and ease my way out. And I want to look around to see if anybody might have noticed the door moving again.
Doesn't seem like it.
doesn't seem like it. So I want to cross, and I want to do my 2 quick knocks, and then a pause, and then another knock.
I let him in.
Okay. So I want to tell the guys, and I'm still concentrating, by the way. So I'm still invisible. And I want to tell them, hey guys, so there is a massive water barrel across, but it's way too huge for me to move. If you guys have anything that I can carry water with, then, or if there's anything here that I can carry water with, I can kind of ferry
Or
some.
we just go there.
So we can, but I would just want to be very careful. So if you guys want to all cross,
Dirk peeks his head out the door, see if there's
Make a
anybody
perception
around.
check, Dirk.
Not good.
Yeah, it looks all clear.
That's a 5. Looks all clear. I
I want to say.
turn to my friends and say, hey, people that are good at this sort of thing, see if there's anybody there, and go back into the room.
So I want to say, like Dirk, thanks for looking, but here, what I'll do is I'll go in the hallway because I'm still invisible. I'll check to make sure that, this door over here is still locked. I'm gonna use myself just to kind of, so this one, or at least closed, and then I'll try and keep be a lookout. And as I usher you guys across, you run straight into the storeroom. We'll close the door behind us.
How are we supposed to see you ushering us if you're invisible?
That's a good point. I will double we'll open this door, we'll open that door, and I'll do a quick little knock knock on the door frame, and you sprint across when I do that, and we'll just do one person at a time.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to go back out, and I want to take another look at the door to my right because I'm facing the storeroom. Is that closed?
Are you
I wanna-
okay?
I'm
Doesn't
dying.
sound like it. Yeah, it sounds dying.
So these doors. Sorry.
Are you good?
These doors are 20 foot tall, 8 foot wide. The 2 double doors. And they're closed. But
Do I see any kind of a lock?
10 feet up, you see the handles.
Oh, okay. So they're closed. So what I want to do, do I see anybody in the other end of the hall behind me?
Make a perception check.
17.
Nope.
Okay, so I want to go and I want to open the door to the storeroom wide enough that people can sprint through it. I want to go back across. I want to do my 2 quick knocks and then a pause and 1 long knock.
I turn to my friends and say, well, we're not going to sprint, but we're going to briskly go across, as not to make a shit ton of noise.
Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to keep, because I'm hoping I would hear the gigantic ass doors open behind me. I want to be watching down at this end of the hall, and every couple seconds, after each person passes, I want to do my quick little double knock and have somebody else go. And then once they're in the opposite storeroom, I want to take another look and then keep knocking until we're all across. And then I want to close the door to Resmir's room behind us. Oh, so I don't know how the door lock is. Can I open the door, lock it from the inside, and then close it so
Nope.
it's still locked? Nope. Okay.
That technology has not been invented yet.
Oh, worth a shot. So I want to go into the guard room, and I want to close the door behind me, and I want to. Does this door have a lock on the inside?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so I just want to close it, and I want to lean up against it. And then as Limper, I want to. Oh, and then as Jensen, I want to say, see the sweet, sweet waters over there. I already opened it up for you, so just take a gander and clean yourselves off. And then as Limper, I want to go over and proceed to start cleaning myself.
I'm going to do the same.
Shay is going to make sure that Alberto actually takes a bath because she knows he does not like to bathe regularly.
No, I don't wanna. It's gonna rust my armor.
Well, take it off first then. Do you
But
have your polishing cloth
the
on you?
whole point is that the armor is bloody.
Well, can you minor illusion it away?
Oh, can't we just say and tell them that it's ketchup?
No.
Why not? They're both red.
Yeah, but they're going to try to use it to dip their fries in, and then they're going to be really grossed out, and then you're going to have an enemy.
Well, yeah. And Alberto begins to bathe himself. So, it takes about the better part of an hour, but you guys have cleaned yourself up enough to where it no longer looks like you're covered in dried, crusted blood.
Woo.
That's a huge plus.
Your clothes are
Alright,
wet.
So we are here, wet, not bloody. It's about the middle of the night. We know that there are unsteady alliances of which the breaking of them could be beneficial to our interests. And we have approach of just wreaking havoc in a disguised fashion, essentially just doing a false flag, or a more rhetorical approach of speaking to the giants in hopes that they are in some sort of position to where we could push them towards the
I
breaking
think
of that
I
alliance.
think we should talk to the giants because, historically speaking, you know, what's the best way to phrase this? Historically speaking, trying to deceive people has not gone as well as we'd like.
Yeah, but we haven't tried to actually just do a rebellion.
And it's a pretty cool plan.
Mm-hmm. Like, we've been trying to deceive people in the past. This is going to be a full-blown uprising.
The only time that worked in the
Anyway.
past was when the lizard wizard, pretended he was a god and ran off into the sunset after some very ignorant.
He was a god. Don't blaspheme. It worked because he was a god.
Well,
I
just
have
still,
polymorph.
but I don't think these kobolds are going to be as suggestible.
It's not the kobolds, it's the giant.
We don't have time to organize a general strike before this thing gets to where it's going.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long that is, but I'm assuming that it's shorter than it would take for that.
Well,
So-
if we can get Blagothkus to stop the castle,
Who's that again?
the giant king, the guy who owns the castle,
How do we get to him?
We don't know yet.
that's what I'm talking about. Like if we walk out and Jansire holds the banner, or Chen holds the banner, whoever, just somebody holds the banner, and we basically just try to go straight for Blagothkus. And then talk to Blagothkus.
But what if that doesn't work? What if word has gotten around that we killed like 17 people and their boss? And
Well-
there's descriptors of us?
Well,
Yeah, that's...
you're not inaccurate. Well, the cultists, from the report you guys gave me from overnight, the Red Wizards just left. They're the one that we were chasing. So if he just left, then
Actually, I killed one.
I said the Red Wizard, the singular. One's dead.
That doesn't mean we can't false flag the living one.
This is true, but I'm saying I still think I'm okay with false flagging the living Red Wizard,
False flag.
but I still think we
Alright,
should try and
Who's for the Alright, we're going. Who's for the false flag?
Alberta shoots both hands in the air, Sheo, whereas it's one half-heartedly.
Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Anybody else want to weigh in?
Chen, you're the tie.
For or against the false flag mission?
Chen, you're the tie. Chen, please.
Sorry, I was muted. I said, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Alright, that's what we're doing then.
Can
And
we-
in that case,
Can we false flag on our way to Blagothkus?
Now that would just... I can't imagine how...
And that's when the
How we
party
end up getting to
realized.
You might be wondering how we got here. Can we make that compromise? Can we false flag on the way to Blagothkus?
Yes.
We could try, but yeah, sure. If that's what we want to do afterwards, I don't give a shit. I think this will do something. Anyhow, let's see what our situation is here on the ground. Let's make an attack plan and find out what the hell it is we're attacking and where we can attack it. Let's get the drop on some fools.
I feel like we
Okay.
need to find the engine room and then just stop all operations in there, whether that's through a strike, through convincing of them of some kind of false flag operation.
You
or
know,
just
if we
I
if
thought
we,
this whole
you know,
thing was just
if we
magic.
if we talk to the person who owns the goddamn castle, maybe they can just stop the castle.
Wasn't that the original plan? And that
Yes,
was...
that's the plan that I've been pushing this entire time.
All right, we're gonna keep the
Or
false flag
maybe
in our
we
pocket.
kill whoever controls the castle.
All right, we're gonna keep the false flag plan in our pocket and try to figure out how the fuck we talk to the person that runs the castle.
Yo, Mr. Sword Guy, says Alberta to his sword.
That
You know
is
where we
not
can
my
find-
name.
Sorry.
I am Hazaron.
Hazard Ron. Mr. Hazard Ron. Do you know where we can find this Blagothkus guy? Hazard Ron.
No,
You don't, or you don't want to tell me?
I don't know.
Oh. You're
I'm,
pretty useless
I'm,
so far.
I'm not the. Look, I'm not an all-knowing sword. I'm a killing sword.
Okay, that's
And you
all I do.
refuse
What
to
are you talking
use
about?
me. Do you know
kill
how
stupid people.
embarrassing that is?
To be a sword that's
To
used
be
by these people
useless?
who are I'll use you, don't worry. I've had you for 7
I
minutes.
hunger. It has been half a day.
Okay, here, and I dunk him in the gross water that we all just bathed the blood off in.
You look
Wait.
in the water,
I have an idea.
and the water that was cloudy and like red suddenly becomes clear as the red mist and fog that was in the water is sucked up into the sword.
There, are you happy now? Will you be quiet for 5
Your
minutes?
friends taste delicious.
No, that was the people who we killed.
Gensire wants to like go up and like peek into the barrel that we were all just in, that all the blood is now out of, and go, why didn't you just hold the sword near us before then?
I didn't know it worked like this.
Hey,
Yes.
I got an idea.
Hold me
I got an
close to
idea.
them.
Well, it's a little freaky.
So you're a vacuum cleaner too. Awesome. And Alberto fist bumps.
Dirk shoots up with his finger in the air and he says, "Why don't we just pin Rezmir's death on one of the wizards? If that's possible."
I'm not against trying that, because that does sound kind of cool.
We
I
could
just
tell
don't know how to
that
pull it off.
to the giants and see what happens from there.
What if... So it sounds like the cultists don't like the giants. So what about this? If we run into a cultist who, like, seems to be having a lot of issues with us, then we tell them about the Red Wizard stuff thing.
Why don't we get a really long cloak and put one person on the shoulders of another person and find some cultists pretending to be giants and insult them to their faces?
Oh, I just got an idea. Sheom can minor illusion. What's her name? Rezmir, out in the courtyard around all of the people, while she's disguised as the Red Wizard, and minor illusion herself, just like killing Rezmir right there. That
Well,
should work.
but
So minor illusion is a 5-foot cube.
So it wouldn't work for a person.
Not for
shaped thing?
Resbeer,
Oh.
I would say.
let's talk. Let's...
You know, I just realized they still don't even know that Rezmir's dead.
Yeah. Like, so we can also maybe do that with like, or Alberto can dress up in her stuff, like with her sword and everything. And like, I'm sure that Shay made him take an
Her
accepting
stuff is
lesson,
gone.
and he made her take
Can-
some like.
Can
Her
we
stuff is gone.
can we please
I
talk
learned
to
that the hard
Blagothkus
way.
first?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what? Fine. Let's try to find this asshole. But how do we
Alberto
find this
has her
asshole?
mask and her sword.
We
Although it looks
We
like
hold
she's
up- we
Never
hold-
mind.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah. Can I minor illusion Alberto to look like her?
It doesn't work that way, no.
Yeah.
Can we find Blagothkus? We walk out confidently, strutting our
what
stuff.
is this wee
with the
shit?
banner held
Don't
high.
speak for yourself. Dirk does what Dirk wants to do. How the hell do we find this guy?
Dirk Prees.
I'm listening.
We can walk around. There's a couple buildings we haven't checked on this floor yet. He should be in one of them. We can talk to him, and then hopefully start going killy killy.
Woo!
All right.
Alberto nudges the sword like, see, you hear that?
Yes. This entices me.
Can I just say I love how the sword just ended up becoming a character? It's an NPC, and it's a great one. Good for you. Sorry.
Okay, so then Jansar wants
Just
to pull out.
appreciating the narrative.
Jansar wants to take the banner back from Chen and hold it up and say, ready to go then? We're all set? I am.
Woo! Let's go.
Okay, so the limper wants to go and open the door and step out, and Jansar right behind him, holding the banner up nice and high. And then want to walk around, like basically over towards this way, like we're going like this until we get over to the big door there.
This big door?
Yeah, and then so like to our left and right, what do we see there? Is this like a hallway, like where we just see straight walls?
Wow. There's actually a door right here, but for some reason it's not on this.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not there, but it should be there. But there's a door basically right here.
Okay, then the limper wants to go and knock on the door, and gonna have Jansar right behind him, still holding the banner up high, so that like when limper opens the door, or somebody opens the door, they can see the banners there.
All right. There's no answer.
Limper wants to knock again.
No answer.
Limper wants
Open it.
to try the door.
Open it. Open it.
It's another guest room.
Ooh, boring.
Okay,
Alberto walks away.
Limper wants to go in and take a quick look around the room.
Make an investigation check.
17.
So unlike some of the previous guest rooms, this one is human-sized, which is pretty nice. When you put your hand against the far wall, it too vanishes, much like the guest rooms you had seen before, leading out to a starry night sky, and the air is cold. It chills your wet clothes. You feel goosebumps form on your skin as you look out into nothing but darkness.
Is there any kind of fire pit in here?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then I want to go back out in the hall. And so if there's a door that didn't show up on that one, on the other side, is there a door that didn't show up?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So in that case, I want to go and I want to ask Hey, Alberto or Chen, would either of you mind opening this big door?
I can
Alberto
open
was
the door
swimming for it.
carefully.
All right.
I try to carefully open the door.
And Jensai's right behind him.
You guys hear, as he opens the door, the rush of wind and the chill of the nighttime atmosphere. And you see, as you guys make your way out, two cultists here out in the courtyard.
Alberta goes, "Hello, dudes," and like does one of those like stuff nods.
They raise their noses in the air.
Jensai goes, I see how it is. And just wants to keep on walking right past him. His nose also in the air, nice and high, as he waves holds the banner and like waves a little back and forth above him. And Jensire and Limper want to go. Can I move back? Yeah, I want to go over here. This door.
Okay.
Does the group hopefully follow?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Limper.
As
Once-
you approach this building, a pungent smell wafts in your face. It stinks of some kind of droppings and rotted flesh.
Ooh, this is probably some kind of stable.
Oh.
I don't like the rotted flesh piece. Don't like that. So Gensire just wants to be like, might just take a quick little peekaroo. And he wants to just very carefully like open the door and pop his head in. And
Cracked bones cover the floor. As Jansar peers inside, two wyverns stride into view, with their fangs bared and their tails lashing.
he wants to immediately close the door behind him and go back outside. Like outside, close the door and like whoop, 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 mistakes were made. There's some big nasties there. Some big flying nasties with big biting teeth and big scary wings. I don't think we should go in there. But he says this in like a very like quiet voice. Just to like the immediate surrounding people.
Didn't sound quiet. But okay.
And then Limper followed by Jansire above him, like they know what they're doing. Can I move, please? Oop. Oh, can I do that? Sweet. No. Wants to walk over.
Ah, cultist came. Cultist came. Leave the
Oh,
cultist
oh,
behind. Ah.
So as you guys are sauntering through the courtyard,
Yeah. Want to go back towards this door up here to kind of.
here or here?
Yeah, over this way.
Because
Did we see-
as you pass through, you see walkways, entrances into this room.
Okay, I as Limper followed by Jansire with the banner, want to go up and knock on the door.
There is none.
Oh, it's just a walkway to nothingness?
As you look inside, in the middle of this frost-glazed room stands a 9-foot tall table of carved stone surrounded by 3 giant-sized chairs, also carved from stone. There's a fat iron cauldron etched with runes that rests upon the table. On the floor in the far corner sits a large iron chest. A male stone giant gazes into the cauldron. while a female stone giant sits nearby.
The limper just kind of wants to go, excuse me, sirs. Sir and ma'am. Excuse me, sir and ma'am.
What is it, small one?
We're looking for Blagothkus to make our report on the situation in the castle right now. Do you happen to know where or when he might be available?
You wish to seek the king?
Yes, sir. We were ordered to make our report.
The king does not see underlings like you.
Well,
We
sir,
are the representatives of the underlings.
we might have some information that he might really like to hear about the cult and some political maneuverings.
And why has Resmir not delivered the message herself?
She's very sick, unfortunately.
Well, sir.
Huh. You feeble small beings.
I know. Look at us, we're just little ants. Anyhow. How are we able to get to the king so we may speak to him as we normally do?
The upper courtyard in his tower on
Thank you
the
very
eastern
much.
side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. And I want to slowly, I want to bow, and then I want to slowly back out. And Gensire's going to just slightly dip the banner, so it's like he's bowing to and back out as well.
Filthy little beings.
And then, okay, what's the okay, so I wanna lead the procession back up the stairs that are
They
over
would
here.
be quite the meal, Alberto. Wouldn't you agree?
Not yet. Shush! And bangs the sword with his elbow.
But if not now, when?
Soon, dingus.
But
Soon.
that's not soon enough.
Oh my god. Can Alberto do a perception check to see if he can find a mouse nearby?
Make a perception check.
See, I'll use one of his dice. Oof, natural one.
You guys just see Alberto following the corner of the wall, just staring directly at it. You're not really sure what he's doing.
Anyhow, what do you say we go where they said we should go?
Yes, I want to go that one. Go there.
Does anybody have small creature on them that I can slay?
You can give him the
On them?
lizard.
No.
Shay gives Dirk a super dirty look and like puts a hand over where she has Jeff concealed.
You feel the wriggle of the tail. What's next?
Want to follow the directions that the stone giant gave us?
To the place.
To where?
To the upper courtyard on the east side. I don't know which side is east.
This one?
Is that east?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't have. Is there a compass on this map?
So you guys head up the stairs to the upper courtyard, which you were in before.
Yep.
You come out of the spiral staircase, and the upper courtyard is now littered with the ogre guards.
And I want to walk with the banner towards these two ogres that are over here, because that's the one place we haven't really been.
Wait, before we do anything, can we look to see if the ogre guards are on high alert or they're just there?
Make a insight check.
That's a good idea.
Well, my insight sucks. Can other people do it too?
My insight's pretty
Actually,
good.
it's good. And I got a 6.
I got a 19.
I mean, they just seem to be going through their normal positions.
So if we walk through here with the banner, is it gonna mean shit?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
So where are you going?
gonna-
Go over towards this door over here. And I want to basically just walk forward and try to open the door with the group falling behind me.
As you walk forward, the club of one of the ogres cracks down on the ground in front of you.
Ah.
Good.
Balarashnisko!
I'm sorry. Do you speak common? I don't understand you. We're here to make a report for Blagothkus.
Blagothkus not here.
Do you know where to find him? We have an urgent report that we need to.
In his tower.
Could you please point us to his tower?
He points to the opposite side of the courtyard.
Okay, I want to say thank you very much, and I want to.
Balakashne.
Is that profanity? Says Alberto. That sounds like profanity. Should I slay? Should I slay him?
Purake!
Nope. Let's go. And Limper just wants to kind of like, just put his palm behind Alberto and just kind of like, let's go, friend. Let's go.
Alberto turns around as he's walking away and does like two fingers on his eyes, and then back towards the ogre. Like
the ogre puts a hand and his thumb against his own neck and draws it across his throat.
Dirk smiles politely at the ogre while grabbing Alberto's arm by the shoulder and dragging him along.
Wait, no, I didn't do it back.
And yanking him when he talks.
So is this the one that was opposite that he was pointing at?
You can try it.
Okay, and I want to follow, go up and try it.
As you guys reach this tower, this tower of pale blue ice is the color of the sky on a winter day. It has few windows that shimmer like mirrored glass or crystal. The door's unguarded. But that's all you see right now.
I politely knock.
Yes, very politely.
There's no answer.
Cool.
Make a perception check.
Which one of us? All of us, or?
Whoever knocked on the door.
That was me, and that's a 13.
With a 13, you hear something coming.
I hear something.
Yeah, you hear something, like some
I say
grumbles,
to
and
I
it's
hear grumbles,
coming from above you.
and it's coming from above us.
Limper wants to kind of like yell towards up, like, Sire, we need to make an urgent report.
Bashtana Nishnu.
I'm sorry, I do not understand you.
As you stare up, a javelin comes soaring from up high towards you. Does a 12 hit you?
If he's aiming at Limper, yes. Or if whoever's aiming at Limper.
Okay. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Poor bastard.
Palashte! Leave!
I look
Oh.
up and go, hey, that's fucked up.
A second
We are-
javelin comes down. Does a 16 hit you, Dirk?
It does not. And at this point, I say, okay, fuck you, and I pull out
No.
my crossbow and I shoot back at him.
Okay.
Jensen goes, wait, don't do that. You
Well, I
might
already
be
did,
interested.
so.
Jensire still wants to yell up while that's
So
occurring.
what's a what'd you roll? Make an attack roll.
Oh. That's cocked. That's a 16.
A 16. Okay. That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Eight.
8 damage. All right.
So you get a second attack, right? Because
Yeah, I'll allow it.
that one's a non-natural. Well, it's a 21 for 11.
Okay.
Jensire
And I
wants to
need
yell up.
everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Jensire wants
Been
to.
too long. Needed some action.
Jensire wants to yell up. If you want the cult gone, if you'd like the cult gone, we can talk to you about that. We have ways.
Actually, what was the range on your crossbow bolt?
100.
100. Okay. And that's without disadvantage.
That was not advantaged.
Okay. I'm missing your sheet for some reason. There we go. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. So, initiative rolls, please.
Put it in the Discord.
Okay. Oh, Chen.
Yep.
Bertie Bert and the Bertie Birch. Who has higher dex, Shay or Chen?
I have +2.
Dex, I have a +1.
Yeah.
Where is
You know,
Dirk?
Dex I have +1, but for initiative I. Sorry.
There's Dark Rose 16. Ooh, cool. All right. You all hear shouting in words of giant. And you hear as it echoes around the courtyard.
Oh, god damn it.
At this point, I'm going to turn to Shay and say, hey, disguise yourself as the wizard.
And
And Shay does.
as it happens, it's not your turn yet, Shay.
Yeah.
But you guys hear the bellows of horns, one after another, being sounded off here in the upper courtyard. And all at once, all the ogres are turning their attention towards the high blue tower. All right, and their movement is 40 feet.
Shay would like to abort the mission and go home.
Okay. And then from above, two javelins are thrown down.
What initiative did they roll?
Natural 20.
Okay,
And
damn.
I rolled a 6, so Chen, one of them is coming for you.
Dang it.
And 5, so Shay, the other one's coming for you. They are both at disadvantage, though, because they are 90 feet above you. That's a natural 3, Chen. It's not going to hit you. But Shay, a 13 plus a 6 is 19.
Yep.
That's going to be 8 plus 4, 12 points of piercing damage to you as one of the javelins impales your thigh and pins
Shay really
you
wants to go home.
to the ground. And then you guys that are looking up see a ballista being pointed down towards you. And it's pointed at Jantsire.
Okay. So. Okay, pointed but not fired.
And
So
it fires.
oh, it does fire.
Yes, it does. I'm just trying to look up where it is on here.
So the ballista's on top of the pale blue tower.
Yes. So that's going to be a 18 to hit Jantsire.
Yep, that hits.
Well, I got everyone killed. I'm sorry, guys.
That is a 14 points of piercing damage.
Oh. Okay.
And now it is Limper's turn.
1 second, I gotta write down Jensire's new health. Okay. Limper wants to look up and yell, Blagothkus, Resmir is dead. We can give you back your castle. And while doing so, get as close to the door as possible. Like to the side of the door. So the angle from the ballista up top can't fire straight down.
Okay.
And yeah.
The door's locked. And when you looked up and shouted, you only saw the faces of 2 ogres. Alberto's turn.
Alright, Alberto doesn't have any ranged attacks, and there's no one... Like, these guys are inside the things, we can't hit them.
They're on top, 90 feet up.
Is there one thing I can do real quick?
You're
Or
already...
is it too late?
What did you want to do?
I wanted to know if the door was made of ice, and then if it was made of ice, try and melt the lock handle.
Yeah, you can't do that this turn.
Okay.
But it is made of ice. Everything is made of fucking ice.
Okay.
Fire! Just kidding, no fire. Alberto doesn't have any action that he can take to attack anyone right now. If he were to try and pull the javelin out of Shay's leg so she's not pinned anymore, would that take full action or would that be a bonus action?
I will count it as a bonus action.
Okay. So he will do that.
Make a strength check.
Strength check. Okay. Oh my god, natural 1.
He just twists the javelin in your leg as he's trying to get it free, and you take a point of damage.
No.
That's really far in there.
Oops, sorry. But he will give.
Well, it's not the first time you've been penetrated, is it, Shay? Finger
Shay uses
guns.
her other-
Finger guns.
to kick Alberto in his shin.
Ow! What? God.
And
Tough
Alberto
crowd.
is going to use his actual action then to give Shay 5 points. With lay on hands. Wait,
Okay.
I can't do that. Okay, so we'll.
I'll take it off. 5 points, you said?
Yes.
All right. And then Durky Dirk and the Durky Bunch.
Woo.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the same one I shot earlier. It's 19.
It's gonna hit.
5 damage. He's still up?
Yep.
Alright, I'm shooting him again. 21. 11 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. And that doesn't seem to have done much.
Jansire's turn.
No descriptor. Ouch.
He fired 2 crossbow bolts up. He didn't see a whole lot. It's pretty far distance, especially at night.
Yeah, so I can't really see anybody or have the range to do anything right now. So I want to go up and I want to try to use my rapier to hack at the door to get it open.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
16?
The rapier bounces off of the ice without even so much as leaving a chip.
Well, that's not fun.
Was that Pacha?
Nope.
Oh.
Then, yeah, that's the end of my turn, I guess. I don't really have anything else I can do.
All right. Shay's turn.
Ooh, okay. Can Shay try and pull the javelin out of her own leg?
Yeah.
Okay. These cursed ass dice. That was a strength check, right?
Yeah.
7.
It's pretty stuck in there.
I'm rolling garbage with any dice that I use. This sucks. Okay. Anybody want bardic inspiration? Anyone?
I don't know.
I'll give it to Alberto then. Y'all don't take my gift. So I'm going to try and sing, but the song's going to be just sobs. And it's not going to be recognizable to anyone except for Alberto because he's dealt with me crying, singing before.
All right. Alberto has a bardic inspiration. Chen, you're up.
You said they're 60 feet up?
90 feet.
90 feet. Dang it. Oh, that changes things. I thought it was 60. cast guiding bolt at one of them.
And also Chen, with your insight of 18, uh, of all the towers, this one seems the smallest. And you doubt that a cloud giant king would fit inside such a tower.
Guys, I don't think the king will fit in this tower.
So these stairs that are right here,
Yeah.
do they go up any higher?
Nope.
Okay, so I mean the only tower left then is the
This
one
is a
that's...
tower. This is a tower. This is a tower. This is a tower.
Bless you.
Oh, thanks. That was brutal.
Isn't this tower the one we went to already before?
Yeah,
Yes,
the one
that's
we went to
where
already.
you fell in love with the count.
So, we can try and book it to this tower over here, but I don't know how that's gonna go because they're gonna be shooting at us the entire time.
I'm down to book it.
Everybody want to book it?
Sure, what could
Yep.
possibly go wrong in this
Except
already
for
situation?
Shay. 10 to the ground.
So it's Chen's turn.
Chen's gonna book it.
All right, we'll say with the end of your movement, you get there. 30 feet. All right. Do you
Could I
want
double
to
that and dash?
dash? All right.
If everybody else is planning the dash, hopefully.
That's.
I'm planning to go there.
I
as
need to
quickly as
measure
possible.
this.
Is each square 5 feet?
Yeah, 2.3. Is that the direction you wanted to dash?
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Okay.
I think.
And then it is the enemy's turn.
Oh,
You guys hear the the ballista being recocked, and hold up, sorry. It's pointed at Shay, and that's a 25 to hit.
That hits super hard.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds like so many dice.
Can
18
Maybe-
points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And then
Bless you.
That's what I'm saying.
thank you.
I'm not having fun anymore. I want to go home.
choices were
can-
made.
We can do this, guys. I believe in us.
Now it's
And my
Limper's turn.
Swords are magic now.
okay? Limper wants to yell up. We'll surrender if you take us to Blagothkus. We
Make a-
we only want
Make a persuasion
Help.
check.
persuasion check. What would be my persuasion? 22.
Hmm.
Ropes begin to fall down from the tower.
God damn it.
Alberto's turn.
Okay.
Are you running, Limper, by the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving backwards. I'm not gonna like run, because I just offered to surrender. I don't want to like make them think that I'm rescinding that.
Okay, so you're just stepping away from the door.
Yeah.
All right. Alberto's turn.
Okay. Alberto is going to once again try and pull out the javelin from Shay's leg.
Okay.
So let's use this. Ooh. 15 plus what's his strength? 16?
He yanks it free.
Ow.
Shay begins to bleed all over the icy floor.
Uh-oh.
And now you're just stuck with the ballista bolt in you.
Woo! And he is going to see what else is he really able to do? Like,
That was a
that-
bonus action, so he still has his move action and his action.
okay. He is going to. So he's going to take out his shield and shield surf, kind of like in Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
And just surf all the way down here, giving peace sign to Shay. And how far would he be able to go with that?
Another 30 feet, we'll say.
Okay, so
About there.
okay, he will go about there.
All right. Dirky Dirk.
Actually, no, he's gonna dash. Actually.
That was his dash, sorry.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, that's it then.
Dirk is gonna dash out to them, and I think that's gonna be it actually.
All right, Jansire.
Jansire is going to go and try to stabilize Shay because she's still bleeding.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then, what's next? Shay, your turn.
Alright. Am I able to move like with the javelin? Do I need or the ballista? Do I need to pull that out too?
You're able to move.
Okay. Shay's just going to roll herself down the hill.
Roll.
Well, kind of. Not like actually, like in a way that'll hurt me, but like.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, that's actually good. It's cracked. It looks like it could be a natural 20 though. Oh my god, it's a 1. It's a natural fucking 1.
You guys hear a...
I think you need to buy a new set of dice.
I used 4 different dice that have all rolled shit today.
And
But this one landed next to the other one. I'm so pissed.
Chen, Dirk, as you turn around to look at the noise, you see Shay tumbling down the side of this ice mound. And there's just a giant red streak of blood that's following her as she paints the side of this ice mound, receiving 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah!
And you fall prone.
Ah!
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right.
Unless I can get back up.
Chen.
I'm gonna keep running.
So that'll be 4.6 is your maximum. What'd you think? About there?
Sure.
And then, so that was just a dash. No other actions you're taking.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Alberto's turn.
Okay, he's gonna continue dashing. So,
All right. 2.3 is right there.
okay.
And then a second dash will put him about there.
Yep.
Dirky Dirk.
Could people keep dashing beyond towards the tower? If they did, I'm just gonna follow them in a dashing fashion.
All right. You're gonna be about there next to Chen. Jansire's turn.
Yep.
To keep going and dash everybody else.
Okay. Does he want to try to acrobatics his way down the ice mound to get down faster? Or-
Yes, let's go with that.
All right. Acrobatics check, please.
25.
All right, he gets to the end. That's about 15 feet of movement. So then he gets 2.3 to join his friends, right?
Yep.
1.1. There. He gets about there. All right. Shay, you're lying face down in a pool of blood.
Shay reconsiders her life and wonders if it's such a bad idea just to stay
As
here.
you watch all your friends run away from you.
Shay realizes that she's only going to be able to help herself and she stands herself back up.
That's half your movement to stand up.
Okay, and then... So if I were to dash then, would I only move 30 feet? Or
You get 15 feet of movement now.
Okay.
So 15 is there. And then if you dash,
Okay.
it's another 2.3. So you'd be next to Jansire.
I'll run up to Jansire. Or I'll, like, limp up to Jansire.
I don't have to be the fastest in the group. I just have to be faster than you.
We've got 2 limpers on our hands now. Hey!
Limber, it's your turn.
Um,
Actually, sorry. That was Chen's turn.
Keep going. Rolling.
Did I skip you, Limper? I might have.
well, so is it back around because you said that the ropes were coming down,
Yes.
but then did anybody come down the ropes?
Not yet.
Because I want to surrender, but I don't have anybody to surrender to.
That is correct.
So I just want to, like, keep backing away a little bit more, like not go down because I don't want it to look like I'm.
I thought I skipped your turn, but I didn't because you did say you weren't running. So it's actually Chen's turn.
Okay.
Chen?
Can I look back and see if what the limper's doing, or am I blocked by the whatever this is?
You can't see him right now because it's straight line. Yeah, you can't see him. You see Shay coming around the corner. And what might be, if you could move your little hand there. Now both of you are covering it up. You can see a cat paw and Shay. But the limper's nowhere to be seen.
Ask, where has the limper gone? I rather shout backwards behind me.
But why is the limper gone? Does anyone reply?
As Jensar goes, he's surrendering. Yarr.
Go back and help him? Or to keep running? Just keep running.
I don't know. You started the running. It's your call.
Like either decision is not a good decision at this point. Wow. I'm gonna run back for the limper.
Fine, I'll go with you when I.
Are you dashing
get my
or?
turn.
I'm going to dash.
Alright, 2.3, so around there. So you're next to them. And then
Hello, friends.
and then you run past them to over here. You have to get to here though, so about there. All right. And now it's the enemy's turn. Limper, as you look above you, you see the ballista is reloaded. The bolt is trained straight towards you. But then one of the ogres begins to climb down the rope. He makes it down about 40 feet.
Okay, I want to like put my hands out like I'm not being threatening.
And then Chen.
Oh boy.
Let's see, what's the distance there?
Nope. Nope, I don't like that guy turning towards us.
Yeah, so it's all like this. 3 javelins come hurtling towards you from the 3 ogres here. It's all at disadvantage because it's further than 30 feet. But that's a 8 on the first one, which you dodge out of the way, an 8 on the second one as you duck and slide, and an 8 on the fucking third one.
Slippery little limper.
I rolled 3 natural 2s with all those disadvantages.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it is... Oh, and then they get to... I forgot to move them. So technically those wouldn't be at disadvantage.
But you still rolled 2s.
3.1 for 40 feet. Oh yeah, so they reach you actually. They're in melee range, Chen.
Oh. Oh no.
One of them isn't. Yeah, sorry about that, Chen. I'm gonna have to roll again. 2 of them get to attack you. It's not 3, it's just 2.
Dang it.
And it's regular attacks. Okay. A little bit better this time. That's a 21 and a natural 20.
A little bit better for you.
I don't think that was better.
Yeah, this is relative here.
I feel kind of bad about this. I'll roll with disadvantage just because so that's a 15 and a 20. Let's see what these are. That's a 15 and a fucking 20. I'm not joking.
Well, the 15 misses, but I'll take the
Well,
20
it's a
hit, I
15.
guess.
It's a 15 plus 6.
Oh, okay, they both hit then.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
I'm sorry. Like I legitimately rolled again. And got the same
God's just
numbers.
decided that I am.
It is your time. So
Yes.
this is the non-natural 20 hit. That's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. As he swings down with his spiked great club and smashes into your armor plating.
Ouchie.
You feel your shoulder blade crunch underneath the force of this giant's weapon. And then the second one is 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
31
What?
points?
What?
Because it was a natural 20. Max
What
damage.
was the first one again?
First one was a 13, I think.
Okay. Ouchie. I am very hurt.
And then Dirk, a javelin comes hurling at you. Are you within range, though? You are just out of range, so it's at disadvantage.
Tactical positioning.
11's gonna miss you, right?
Sure is.
And then Alberto is within range. He's gonna get hit.
Alberto will complain the whole time.
It's a 7, though, so it's only 13. Now it's Limper's turn.
Okay, the Limper wants to make room for the ogre that's coming down and just kind of reiterate, hey, we're surrendering. We just need to be taken to Blagothkus and we'll come peacefully.
Stay there.
Staying.
Alberto's turn.
Alberto, does he hear what they're saying?
Alberto's pretty far away. And there's a building in the way.
Okay, so he's just gonna keep running.
Away?
Yeah.
About there.
Okay.
Dirk, you just see Alberto yeet himself into the night. Now it's your turn.
Do I see Limper surrendering like he did?
Technically, no. There's a building blocking your vision.
But he would have heard Jansar yelling.
You would have
What
heard
did
Jansar yelled that Limper was surrendering. And you
All
just,
the way back there.
as you look over
gonna-
your shoulder, you see Chen getting clobbered like he's a nail that's being driven into the ground.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I yell to Chen asking what he's gonna do. Just stay there and fight, or are you gonna run away?
Help the Limper.
Limper's surrendering, and it seems to be kind of working. So what are you gonna do? You standing there and fighting? Because if you are, I'm gonna come help you.
I want to run, but I don't know if that's the best decision.
It might be your only decision.
Dirk, what are you doing?
So,
I'm going to run.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna follow Alberto. He's going towards the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, then I'm following him.
Or wait, but where's Chen running to? That's
We'll see on Chen's turn. Jansire, what are you doing?
I don't have anything to stabilize Chen with. Yeah, so I wanna. Jansar wants to run up and go, to right behind Chen and going, "We're surrendering! We're surrendering! We have news to bring to Blagothkus. We will come quietly if you take us to him."
Shay, what are you doing?
Shay's going to kind of inch around the corner, but keep an eye on the situation going on.
As you come around the corner, you see 2 ogres on top of the wall, staring at you.
Shay's going to go back around him.
As you do, you see 3 ogres pummeling Chen.
Shay's going... Is there anything in this room?
You don't know, you'd have to open the door.
I'm gonna try and sneak into this room.
Sneak in?
No! Yeah.
Okay. You open the door, and there's an ogre inside.
Damn it. Okay, I'm going back out.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Shay?
Is crumpling up into a ball and crying an option?
Yes, it is.
That's what Shay's going to do.
Shay lies down. She just lies down.
In the fetal position.
Chen,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Going. I guess I can't. If I disengage, they all have an opportunity to attack against
If
me,
you
don't they?
disengage, they do not. But you do not have... That's your action.
Alright, well then can I disengage and then move 30 feet
Sure. Where do you want to go?
towards the limper, which is about there, I think, is 30 feet. Right?
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. Yeah, you make it. Jan Cyrus sees you get up and just run, and he's suddenly left there in front of these 3 hulking giants.
When it's my
Is-
turn next, I can smoke bomb it.
And then
Yeah, I'm
it is
not
the
very good.
enemy's turn. Seeing you run away. Yeah. They're gonna start piling on. One's gonna stand. These 2 are gonna stand next to Jansire and flank him. And this one's just gonna ready its action to attack you. But it's holding its action to see if you move again. And then it's Limper's turn. This guy makes it to the floor.
Okay. I mean, I'm continuing to surrender.
Drop everything.
I want to put my staff down. And,
Tell your friends.
I want to focus into the stones and say, "Hey guys, I'm surrendering," and they stopped coming after me. Lay down your weapons to one of the ogres, and then, yeah, I want to yell down to the other guys in the courtyard, like, "Hey, just lay down your weapons. Lay down your weapons."
Do I hear this?
Nope. Alberto does, though.
Oh,
Alberto looks around to see if there's any guards that can see him.
As he runs around, he sees this on top of the tower. An ogre staring straight at him.
He narrows his eyes and doesn't get rid of the sword.
Okay.
And Shay is just crying into the stone.
Alright. Jansire, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna cast a smoke bomb, or not smoke bomb, fog cloud.
oh God.
Okay. What's the radius on that?
Did Chen hear me yell?
Oh, did I hear him yell? Actually, I probably would have been close enough, wouldn't I have?
Yes, you would have.
Actually, hearing that, can I sprint up to the limper to surrender? If I dash?
Right now, this guy is holding his club ready to strike you. It looks like if you move.
I'll take the gamble.
Okay. So you're trying to move.
Yes.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh boy. It was nice knowing you all.
Aw.
That's 14 points of bludgeoning
Um,
damage.
Now unconscious.
Your friend not smart.
Can I stabilize him? Yeah. Yeah.
He chose death. Where are the others?
He'll come around. Just let me talk to him when he wakes
There
up.
were
It'll be good.
6. Where are the others?
Is he talking to Jansai or me? Or Limper?
Limper.
I think they kept running. But I'm trying to contact them to
That's
have them
not
surrender.
good for your friend. They come surrender. We will spare the cleric.
Okay, I'll tell them. Hey, like speaking of the Stones again. Hey, everybody, I need you to come surrender here right now, because Chen's unconscious, and they're gonna let him die unless you come back. And if you come back and surrender, then we can stabilize him and he'll live.
I don't have a stone.
Goes to Alberto though.
Alberto sighs and starts slowly walking back. He says, "Come
I
on,
asked.
Dirk. Let's go."
Dirk,
I just
confused and
surrendered.
annoyedly, follows along.
And I just, Limper wants to turn the ogre and go. They're coming. They're on their way. I don't actually know this. I'm just kind of like bullshitting and hoping that they actually come.
They have 1 minute.
I want to speak to you guys. Hurry, guys, please run. He says you only have a minute.
Alberto
Fine.
starts walking at a normal pace.
I smack Alberto on the ass and say, let's go, and we both go faster.
Alright, as you turn the corner, you see Shay on the ground crying to herself. Jansire in between two giants. And at the bottom of the ramp, you see a bloody mess that was once Chen.
I'm gonna grab Shay and pick her up to where I'm looking at her and shake her and say, get it together! And then look at what's going on.
Shay, do you get it together?
Yeah, she starts to wipe some of the phlegm off of her face and tries to stand up.
Why do you come to the Forbidden Tower?
We need to talk to Blagothkus. We have information about the cult.
Wrong fucking tower.
So we have realized. We thought Blagothkus was in this tower.
The ogre over here picks Chen up by, like, the scruff of his neck and is just, like, carrying him in his hand.
Is Chen stable though?
Nope.
Okay,
I want to ask the ogre. Can I stabilize my friend?
And the ogre throws Chen at Limper.
Okay, I want to stabilize Chen.
Chen, as you hit the ground, that's an automatic fail for a death save. As you hit the ground, make a medicine check, Limper. Do you have a healer's kit or no? No, you don't.
I don't think I do. What is my medicine? 12.
All right, you stabilize him. He's still unconscious though. You will all be escorted to the king's chambers.
Okay.
cool.
We'll follow.
All right. Who's carrying Chen?
I hoist him up.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know if I can.
As you guys hoist him up, they begin to escort you around the castle to this tower here.
Woo.
And then they don't have a map for this, so huzzah!
Yay.
So now as we look here, let me see. Nope, I need to go
Oh,
back.
damn.
Screw that. Go back. Go back to the way it was. All right.
I'm not excited.
Nothing happened. You guys are ushered in. And in front of you, you see you see that the walls of this room are sculpted with icy murals depicting cloud giants riding giant birds. An enormous bed with a headboard of ice sculpted to resemble clouds dominates the room. Bear furs are heaped upon the table, and there's two large wooden chests that rest at the bed's foot. So, in this room, there's 4 ogres wearing fancy plumed helmets. There's a staircase that hugs the interior of this chamber also, leading up to a landing with a door. And these guards come up to you. And they all kind of huff and puff at you as they escort you to the upper floor, where you find
FPS Cliff?
don't worry about that. You find a blue-skinned giant who sits on the floor with his legs crossed while 2 ogres comb his snowy white hair. The giant's hulking morning star leans against the bed within arm's reach.
Is nothing said to us?
So,
I wanna address the giant. Lord Blagothkus. We bring a gift and an offer.
And who might you be?
I am the limper.
Who is talking? I don't even see.
I pick Limper up over my head
Ha Savenya Maravisha.
so he can get a better view.
What a puny little being. Why?
I look out from under it, goes, but he packs a punch though. You should see it.
Shay starts like weakly like air fighting with like fists.
No, I don't air fight.
Just to like emphasize what Dirk's saying.
Why do you disturb me? Why have you been brought before my council?
I put Limper down and I say, because we have news that the cult that you're associated with means to betray you.
Betray me?
Yeah, I know.
What could they possibly do? To me, Blagothkus, king of the cloud giants.
They are colluding with the fire wizards.
The Red Wizards of Thay.
Yes. They collude against you.
And the dragon that is in the basement. Glazhael.
How did you come about this information?
I can change my face, and I use disguise self to really quick make myself look like one of the cultists. Razmir.
No, don't look like. Don't. Not,
Okay, well, just
Why do you look like that she-devil?
because
because
we use.
I snuck into one of their meetings and I overheard them, or Blake didn't even overhear them talking about it. They said that they straight up told me this plan, and this plan
What
is going
plan?
to happen. The plan to have an army waiting for you. They're going to try and take your castle out from underneath you because they think it's too inconvenient to try and work with you.
Make a deception check.
Let's use another one of my many, many dice that I've tried today. Gotta remember dice. Let's do this. 15?
What is his insight? Oh, there it is.
15?
You lie.
We are on a mission to interrupt the cult's transfer of the treasure to the resurrection site. We were told by our employer, and we came here to stop the transfer of the treasure. When we got here, we found further information of the plot when we were searching through some of the cult's belongings. We did have cult members discuss it with us, but then on top of that, we were also told by Resmir right before, well, we killed her. And I want to
You
ask,
killed Resmir.
yes, Resmir is dead. I want to ask Alberto to pull
Ha
out
ha ha
the
ha
mask and the
ha ha.
sword.
How
Show.
embarrassing. Killed by the likes of you.
I kind of shrug my shoulders, kind of like, yeah, I know, right?
A puny being as yourself brought down Resmir? Laughable. Enough with your lies.
It is not a lie.
I
we
hold
killed
up the amulet so he can see it.
And
It's-
Alberto takes out, what's his name? Hazard Ron.
Yes! Wield me! Let us take down this so-called king.
Oh shit.
This sword wants to kill you, by the way. I won't let it. Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, 15 plus 7.
You're able to put the sword away if you'd like.
Alberto wants to wave it around a little bit longer, but then he'll put it away.
You fool! This is our chance!
Not yet, you dipshit.
Well, this is quite the surprise. Who would have thought Resmir would have been done in by the likes of you, and not by my hand? Tell me, small ones, what is it that you seek? What is it that you gain?
We seek to stop
Money?
Tiamat from coming back into the world.
Oh, right, that.
You see, I seek the opposite.
Why would you seek the opposite?
For far too long, giant kind has been complacent. Why is it that us, the most worthy of beings, are not ruling Faerun? Why
Tiamat gonna kill
is
you
this
too?
world littered with the likes of people and
But you are so
small
powerful.
beings?
Why would you want to share with the dragons?
I don't wish to share with the dragons. If the cult is successful and dragons begin to rise to power. The vexation caused by the hatred of dragonkind and giantkind will rekindle the fire in the hearts of all giants. And from there, I shall lead them, uniting the giant races against Tiamat. And we shall be victorious in a glorious battle, the likes of which this world has never seen.
So you're trying to do a Tiamat false flag, huh? That's interesting.
I think it's a
We had
little more
similar idea,
complicated
believe it or
than
not.
that.
It is more complicated than that.
I am confident that giants can kill dragons.
Are you sure though?
Then
You know, because what happens?
Sure enough
How
to
will you
raise
live?
the
How will
dragon
you
queen.
live knowing that you may be the thing that destroyed your own ostensibly great race?
but then why is there a dragon in the bottom of the keep?
That is a different, irrelevant
I
dragon.
hate that thing. But it is a necessary evil to complete my quest.
I know what that feels
Giants
like.
belong at the top of the world. That's why I've built this flying castle. To look down upon those who would oppose me.
I've been interested. This thing is really awesome. Like, how does it work? You know, I'm so appreciative of this project you have going on here, and it's just sparked my curiosity. Is this magic? Is this some sort of mechanical operation? What is this?
Alas, it is enchanted with the soul of my late wife, my queen.
That's deep.
Her spirit drives this castle and commands it to go wherever I please. Esclarata. She will always be a part of me.
But if you hate working for these people so much, if you want to be so on top, why are you letting them just use your castle as a glorified pack mule? It's such a glorious, wonderful structure. Like, I don't even have the word for it.
My alliance with the cult is a means to an end.
Well, as we stated earlier, they're about to fuck you, so
This entire time,
What are you gonna
Chen has been unconscious still.
Is he not going to wake up?
well, I can't do anything about that.
I don't
Not
know. I should have rolled a
until-
d4, I guess, to see how long. It
Yeah,
doesn't really matter right now.
unless someone wants to give him a point of health.
How do I do that? I'd like to do that.
Oh, Alberto,
Over here.
he can use lay on hands. He'll do 20 points of health. Well, 50.
Oh, that is a lot of health. Thank.
Tim, you can update
Yep,
that for me.
did it.
Thank you. Perfect.
I
Yep.
did it. As Chen,
Chen,
wakes up
you
very
wake up.
confused.
You see a giant, the likes of which you've never seen. He's at least 3 to 4 times the size of these ogres. His voice booms across the room. A means to an end. I will rule giant kind. Not just the cloud giants, but all the giants.
Hmm.
I have no conflict with you small folk. And yes, we are transporting a vast amount of treasure. And yes, that treasure is being guarded by Glazhair. That scum.
How much
What-
do you actually need, Glasshail?
What if
I don't need
We-
Glazhair at all.
we made a deal?
What deal could you offer?
We could remove Glasshail if you would delay delivery of the castle by a couple days.
Ha 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 ha! You defeat Glazhail. You couldn't even beat my guards.
What do you have to lose? We take a little bit to prepare for it. If we kill Glasshail, you simply just delay the castle slightly. And if we die, we die.
Yes, you mortal beings. I guess it could be entertaining. So you and your friends will kill Glasshail for me.
Yes. We would simply need some time to prepare.
I'm still not convinced
I'm
that
down
you'd
What
with
do
be
you
able
have
that.
to lose? If we kill Glasshail, Glasshail's dead. If we don't kill Glasshail and we all die, we're dead.
Make a persuasion check, Shay.
Oh no.
Advantage because it's a win-win.
I have to persuade him that a win-win is a good thing. Oh god damn it! Natural 2. Persuade him.
I think your dice are broken. You've rolled way too many 2s.
I've rolled so I haven't touched the dice that have rolled ones. Like they're still solid ones. Like I don't know what's going on.
See,
They're
I don't
all,
give up on
like-
my dice. I let them know that I believe in them.
But you're not mad, you're just disappointed.
Exactly. And they should do better. Look at the lot of you. One of you was on the brink of death. How many hits could you take from my guard? 2? Maybe 3?
It was due to misunderstanding. We were not trying to fight.
And
We were
you gotta
simply...
So
Good
you're
hit on our
stupid is
boy
what
here.
you're saying.
No. Accidents happen. But this is just a job we can do.
You've piqued my interest. You are to stay here in the lower chamber of this tower until morning. Then my guards shall escort you to the main vault, where you will do battle with Glasshail. Should you survive, you may leave with your lives.
And will you slow the castle down?
Why would I do such a thing?
I thought that was the whole deal.
Just as a small piece
I thought
for killing the
we're-
dragon.
yeah, we're
If
not
you
mercs
drive
for
out the
free, man.
dragon and you survive, then I will have my guards, my kin, rid the castle of all remaining cultists. And then I shall take you. I shall take you to the spine of the world.
Ooh, what's that?
It's where I will discuss the next terms of our agreement should you survive.
Agreed.
Well, that's enough for me.
For now, you serve Blagothkus.
All hail Blagothkus.
All
Hail
hail Blagothkus.
fucking Blagothkus. He's a hell of a guy.
No. We must kill Blagothkus. You
You're
and I,
killing a
Alberto.
dragon. No, you're killing a dragon. Be happy with the dragon. A dragon's a big boy. with
It's
lots of
been
big
so
blood.
long since I've tasted blood.
Yes, you'll get a dragon blood. You're gonna do great. It's gonna be fun. Chill, bro.
I will not chill, bro.
I'm gonna. Is there another mouse nearby? Can I find a mouse?
Make a perception
Or a
check.
Small animal. All right, let's grab one of these ones. Try it. What perception? 13.
There don't seem to be any mice
Damn it.
here. Now, leave my sight.
Of
I
course.
give him the deuces.
If you even think about escaping, my guards will not hesitate to slaughter you. Then
Understood.
your bodies will be used to feed Glazhail.
Fair enough.
So like on to back out and go back downstairs.
You're escorted by the 4 guards back downstairs. They show you to a part of the room where you can huddle up. They take some of the bear skins and just kind of throw them on the floor for you.
One big bed. One big bed.
And then they stand all around you,
Okay.
all
That's-
facing towards you.
That's totally fine. So in that case, I want to suggest to everybody as Limper, like, hey everybody, I think we should go to bed, have a long rest, prepare for the morning.
Dirk
Sounds like a
curls up.
plan.
All right. If that's the case, you all have a long rest, and that is where we will leave tonight's game.
Oh,
That was
thank you.
intense.
All right. Thank you, stream. Goodbye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Goodbye, friends.
Tim, can you please